I want to apologize ahead of time for the potential shouting you're about to hear because I'm about to go on a heavy rant in this video. So the other day I uploaded my video on the event week, and in that video I talked about the new jack-o'-lantern scavenger hunt. And I assumed that how it would work is that you would collect 10 in a day to get the mask, and then if you collected a grand total of 200 over the course of the event, you would unlock the pumpkin shirt. Well, apparently that's not how it works. How it actually works is you have to collect all 200 pumpkins in a single day. Which means you have to go to every spawn point around the map and collect every single one before the end of the day before it resets. Or else you have to start all over. All for a fucking shirt of all things, by the way. It's not even a monumental unlock you get. But a lot of people, including myself, we're collectors. We like to have that kind of stuff. That doesn't change the fact that this unlock requirement is absolutely fucking ridiculous. I don't mind having a difficult challenge, but at the same time, I also hate when things waste your fucking time, and that's exactly what this is. So I was streaming the other day trying to find all of the locations using GTAweb.eu, which is a very helpful map for doing things like collector hunts. And I went through all 200 locations, or so I thought, because after I was done with everything, I picked up the last one and didn't get the shirt. So either the game fucked up, or I must have missed one somewhere along the way. But you know what? I have zero way of knowing exactly what happened because the game doesn't track your progress up to the first 10. After you pick up those first 10 in the day, you're on your own. The next 190, you have to count on your own, sucker. And you also can't tell which ones you've already picked up, so God forbid you make a slight error along the way trying to find the ones, especially in Vinewood Hills when there's like 50 of them crammed together in one spot. If you mess up, you're gonna have to revisit every single one of the spawn points to see which one you missed. It already takes a good 2 to 3 hours to get all of them, but if you mess up, that's another 2 to 3 hours that you have to spend going to visit all of them yet again. It's fucking horrible. This is technically a problem with every collectible hunt, except this is much, much worse because not only are there more collectibles to grab with there being 200, most of them are like 100 at a time, but you're limited to 1 day to get this done. Whereas if you fuck up, say, the action figures, which have 100 to collect, you have forever to figure out which ones you missed. But at least the other scavenger hunts track how many you collected up to the amount required to complete them. Seriously, why do we have an unlock at 200 when the game doesn't even show you how many you have past 10? It's just idiotic. How does that even pass testing? It is so stupid. So anyways, what happened to me was I finished the collectibles, I realized I must have missed one, and at that point I only had about an hour left before it reset, so I tried to go back and find the one I missed, but I couldn't find it because that would take another 3 hours to go back and check every location, so it reset, and that was all basically for nothing, so yeah. Now I have to do the entire thing over again. What a waste of fucking time. They seriously expect people to sit for 3 hours collecting these things, and then another 3 if they fuck up somewhere along the way, because yes, humans do make mistakes from time to time, believe it or not. A good example is the scavenger hunt. Straight up mistake right there. And let me just stress this point, this wouldn't be a problem at all if you had to only collect 200 within the event's time in total because they respawn every day, so you could just lose track of how many you grab, and it wouldn't be that big of a deal because the next day you could just grab some more, and eventually you just get to 200 in total that way. You would never have to keep track of how many you have because it wouldn't matter. I mean, sure, it'd still be nice to be able to track how many you have, but at the end of the day, you wouldn't need all 200, so it wouldn't be as crucial. But the current way, you have to find every one of the 200 with 0 mistakes in 1 day's time. If it's really going to be like this, it needs to first show your progress all the way to 200. It shouldn't just stop at 10, and we shouldn't need to have a fucking count set on our phone or something to keep track of our progress. And it should also mark the ones on your map that you've already collected. Even if they did have all this in place though, the fact that they expect people to sit down and play for 3 hours at a time, and that's why using a guide that tells you where every single one is at too. If you didn't use a guide, there's no fucking chance you could finish this. It took me about 3 hours, and that was with all of the fastest strats possible, avoiding the explosions with passive mode, backing out of the peyote plants with jobs, because otherwise, if you die, you spawn at the hospital, and if you get out of the peyote plants the way the game intends you to do, it also puts you at the hospital to waste your time even more. So I just don't know who thought this was a good idea. The whole thing is stupid. The trick-or-treat idea isn't bad, but why does it spawn you at the hospital for dying to one of the tricks? Why does it not just spawn you nearby like a normal death? Anyways, let me know how you guys feel about the pumpkin scavenger hunt. I was, for one, extremely pissed after having 3 hours of my life wasted on this stupid fucking collectible hunt, and I just wanted to rant about it a bit. Thank you guys all for watching, and have a great day. Oh my god, I got it! You can track how many jack-o'-lanterns you have collected each day. Only up to 10, motherfucker! The more than 10, you're shit out of luck, pussy! It doesn't show how many you have past 10, because it's for some bright fucking reason. They thought it was a good idea to only show 10 a day and then make you collect 200 to collect the fucking t-shirt. Baffling, man, baffling! I don't know what kind of dev would think that's a good idea. Let's have them track their progress, but only up to 10. Only up to 10 you can track your progress. Yet every other collectible 100 out of 100. You know why? Why would we ever do it for the other one? You should get someone to help you find, then use a counter to track it. I should learn how to code, program my own fucking counter, tracker, implement it into the game for free, because Rockstar can't do it themselves. That's what I should do. I collected all 200 and got nothing. Yeah, you probably missed one. Now do it again, you pussy. You fucked up. Sorry, there's no way to track it. Play our game some more, you fuckface. That's what Rockstar's saying to you right now.